What's up, guys? Jeff Samis here. I just wanted to shoot a quick video to highlight an ad I just saw come across my Facebook feed. And, it wasn't that long ago, probably about 2.5 years ago, when my wife and I decided that we wanted to get out of, the model of being a distributor, out of the model of promoting somebody else's products and really living in somebody else's system, when we wanted to go out on our own and do our own thing. And we came across digital marketing and lead generation, which is really a skill set that we learned in promoting other people's companies, but we took it and we kind of took it on the road for ourselves so that we could go promote, local businesses, national companies, things like that, and go generate leads, for them, and really do it under our own business, kind of cut out the middleman, and really take a lot more control of our business and our life. And things have absolutely exploded since we've done that, which has been super exciting. Our life is drastically different than it was when we were stuck in somebody else's system. And so, when I say generating leads, things like this is a perfect example. This is a heating and air conditioning company in our city, and this ad just came across my news feed. They say, why wait? Get up to $1,700 rebate or 60 months no financing and don't pay until summer. So it's obviously a company that wants to ramp up their AC business because spring and summer are coming up. So, they put together this little promotion, this little campaign, and they're running it across their news feed to people who live in our city. So, they've got somewhat of the right idea. However, clicking on the ad and actually going and checking out their landing page, it actually directs me directly to their website, which, as a consumer, I've got a ton of different options of different things I can look at now on this page. There's so many buttons to click and things I can go to. They've obviously got the promotion details here, but even this, giving a user a ton of options like this just decreases your chance of them actually following through and getting to the place that you want to get them to, just because they've got so many choices and options. So this should be going to a landing page, not a website like this. In here, there's no real compelling copy or advertising information at all. It's just really details on what the promotion is. Nothing that compelling. And then if you look at the bottom, they do have a call to action, but it's incredibly hard to see. I actually missed it the first time I went through this. They got a call to action right here, but it's small. They probably aren't getting a ton of phone calls from that. So I would call this, somewhat of a failed campaign. I would estimate that this isn't doing a heck of a lot for them. It might be getting them some page likes or something like that. But when I look at something like this, this is a perfect example of companies that we are in a position now to go help. We can go run a very simple paid advertising campaign like this using a very similar campaign offer, but just setting all of this up for them correctly, making sure that this directs to a proper landing page, generating them leads, getting them phone calls, tracking those phone calls. And companies like this will literally pay us thousands of dollars a month to properly put this together. And it may seem very basic, it may seem very simple for people like us who've been around advertising and marketing for a while, but for these small business owners, they don't know. I mean, they're knee deep in their business of running heating and AC, that they don't have the time or the resources necessarily to always go learn this stuff for themselves. And so they'll pay people like us literally $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month to simply put a campaign like this together and manage it for them to generate them leads and really build their business. And the cool thing about that from that perspective is obviously, it's recurring revenue, it's very high ticket, we get paid great money to do it, but also an ad campaign like this can literally make or break a company like this, going into their, new season. So it's so cool. You can actually do something that's going to, tremendously help these businesses. It adds a ton of value for them. They feel great about that, and then we get paid very handsomely to do that, which is really nice. And so it's a totally different model. We can also get paid on the actual leads we generate. So depending on the deal we structure with these companies, sometimes we'll get a flat fee, sometimes we'll get paid per lead, but, it might take me, I don't know, 20 minutes to an hour to set up a campaign like this, and maybe an hour a week to manage it. And literally, once I have one that's working, there's nothing stopping me from going to other heating and AC companies in other cities and running the exact same thing. And so the more I want to scale, I can just take a proven winning campaign and go to other companies and literally just go replicate the results, which creates a very passive sort of income stream. We get to get the results once and then go take those results and go replicate it in other cities, and becomes very copy and paste at that point, which is really really nice. And so again, campaigns like this could be $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 a month. It doesn't take a heck of a lot of clients. You can get 4 or 5 clients and get yourself over the 10K a month mark very quickly. And I can promise you, getting 4 or 5 clients is not that hard. It doesn't take that long. And so this has got us super excited. And every single time I see one of these bad ads come across my newsfeed, it gets me more fired up about what the opportunity really is, because we're at a time now where these small businesses are all trying to transition online and bring their products and services online, but majority of them, 90% of them, have no clue how to do it the right way. They don't know how to execute it properly, and they're dying for people like us to help them with this sort of service. So, that's just an example of what's out there. And, I'd encourage you, if you see ads like this come across your newsfeed, click on them, see if they're doing it properly. Chances are great that they're not. And that has left the door wide open for people like you and me to come in and do this. And so, if you want to learn more about how we do this, how to set up these campaigns, how to get these clients, how to get them billed properly, all that kind of stuff, how to collect cash on this type of a system, I'd encourage you to click the button. There's probably a button somewhere on the page, and book a strategy session with me. I'll walk you through, some of the other campaigns that we've done, exactly how my wife and I have been able to build up a really nice, significant income doing this from home, and how we really kind of cut the middleman out and started doing this on our own terms, which has been, again, life-changing for us and super fun. And it's cool to be a big part of the success of a lot of these small businesses. So, click the button, schedule a call with me, and I can answer any questions that you have. Cheers.